Have you ever wondered why your dog stares at you with those soulful eyes? It's a question that has baffled pet owners for generations. Some assume that it's because they're hungry, others believe it's a sign of affection, and a few even think that their furry friends are simply trying to hypnotize them into giving up their dinner. But are these assumptions accurate? Or is there more to the canine stare than meets the eye? Now, before we go any further, let's clear the air on a couple of common misconceptions. It's a widespread belief that when a dog stares at you, it's trying to assert dominance. But that's a myth. In fact, in the dog world, a direct stare is often seen as a threat, not a sign of leadership. Another misconception is that your dog is trying to guilt you into giving them a treat. While it's true that dogs can be quite persuasive when they want something, their stares aren't always about food. So, if it's not about dominance or manipulation, what's behind that intense gaze? Well, the answer lies in science. Yes, you heard it right. Those captivating canine eyes are more than just windows to the soul. They're powerful communication tools, wired with complex psychological triggers designed to connect with humans on a deep, emotional level. You see, dogs have evolved alongside humans for thousands of years, and in that time, they've developed unique ways to communicate with us. A dog stare is one such method, and it can convey a whole host of messages, from love and trust to anxiety and need. So next time your dog locks eyes with you, know that there's more to it than you might think. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what your dog is trying to communicate. First, let's delve into the fascinating world of canine psychology. Now, to understand why dogs stare at us, we must first understand their nature. Dogs, as many of us know, are pack animals. They are hardwired to function within a group, with each member playing a specific role. And who is the leader of their pack when they live with humans? You guessed it, it's you. This pack mentality means that dogs are always looking to us, their owners, for guidance. But how do they communicate with us? Well, one of the most effective ways is through their eyes. That's right, the canine stare isn't just a cute quirk, it's a form of communication. Just as we humans use our eyes to connect with others, to express emotions and intentions, dogs do the same. Now, not all stares are created equal. Different types of stares can mean different things. For instance, a soft, relaxed gaze often signifies contentment and affection, much like when we gaze fondly at someone we love. On the other hand, a hard, fixed stare can indicate a challenge or a threat. It's their way of saying, back off. And then, there are the stares that seem to penetrate your soul. These are usually pleas for attention, perhaps a request for playtime, or maybe your dog is trying to alert you to something. Just as we use our words and body language to communicate, dogs use their eyes. Lastly, it's worth noting that dogs have evolved alongside humans for thousands of years. This has led to them developing a unique ability to read human expressions and understand our emotions. This means that when your dog stares at you, they are not only communicating their feelings but also trying to understand yours. So the next time your dog stares at you, they might not be begging for a treat. They might be trying to tell you something. Now, let's talk about those love lasers. You know, those moments when your dog seems to be staring deep into your soul with an intensity that's almost human. Well, there's a scientific explanation behind that. This form of the canine gaze is actually a form of bonding, a silent communication of trust and affection between you and your furry friend. It all revolves around a biochemical process involving a hormone called oxytocin. Oxytocin, often dubbed the love hormone, plays a significant role in social bonding, not just in humans, but in our four-legged companions as well. It helps to foster feelings of trust and love. And guess what? Its levels spike when your dog locks eyes with you. Picture it like a dance, a silent waltz of gazes. When your dog stares at you, their brain releases oxytocin. This in turn makes you feel loved and trusted, which prompts your brain to release oxytocin too. It's a beautiful feedback loop, an unspoken exchange of affection that deepens the bond between you and your dog. But what triggers this release of oxytocin in dogs? Well, it's simple. It's you. Yes, you heard that right. Your presence, your voice, your scent, your touch, all these stimuli contribute to this hormonal release. In essence, your dog's loving stare is their way of saying, I trust you, I love you, and you make me feel safe. This oxytocin feedback loop is a powerful tool in building a strong and healthy relationship with your dog. It's a testament to the depth of the bond that we share with our canine companions, a bond that transcends language and species. So, when your dog is staring at you, they are not just looking at you, they are bonding with you. they are silently communicating their trust, their love, and their deep sense of connection. And that, my friends, is the power and the beauty of the bonding stare. And what about those begging beams? Ah, yes, the infamous food stare. Any dog owner knows this all too well. It's that intense gaze your furry friend gives you when they're hoping to score a bite of your dinner. But what's really going on behind those puppy dog eyes? Dogs may seem like simple creatures, but when it comes to food, they've got a few tricks up their sleeves. Over thousands of years of cohabitation with humans, dogs have evolved to use their eyes to communicate their needs. And yes, that includes their desire for a tasty treat. Picture this. You're sitting down to eat, and your canine companion is right there, locked onto you with a laser-focused stare. This isn't just a random stare, it's a calculated move. Your dog is using their gaze to tell you something. They're saying, "Hey, I see that delicious morsel you're about to eat and I want in on it." But it's not just about the food. Dogs stare at their owners when they want food because they've learned that it works. It's a form of manipulation, sure, but it's also a testament to the deep bond between humans and dogs. When your dog stares at you, they're tapping into our innate human empathy. They're using their eyes to tug at your heartstrings and in turn, your snack drawer. And it's incredibly effective. How many times have you found yourself giving in to those pleading eyes and tossing your pup a piece of your dinner? It's hard to resist, and dogs know it. They've honed this skill over generations, and it's become an integral part of their survival strategy. So the next time your dog gives you that intense food stare, remember it's not just about the immediate hunger, it's about the bond you share, the empathy you feel, and the evolutionary dance that's been going on between humans and dogs for thousands of years. So, your dog's begging beams are not just about hunger, they are a clever evolutionary trick. In conclusion, your dog's stare is not as mysterious as you might think. It's a form of communication, a language that they've mastered over thousands of years living alongside humans. It's their way of reaching out, expressing their needs, their fears, and their love. When your dog stares at you with those soulful eyes, they might be trying to form a deeper bond, to share a moment of mutual understanding. Or perhaps they've noticed you munching on a snack and they're hoping to get a bite. Yes, the food stare is a real thing, and it's a testament to their intelligence and their ability to manipulate us with their adorable expressions. So, the next time your four-legged friend fixes you with a steady gaze, pause for a moment, try to decipher what they're trying to say. Are they feeling anxious? Are they hungry? Or are they simply expressing their love? Remember, when your dog stares at you, they are speaking to you in their own way. So take the time to listen.